Wow, guys, it's official. The Anime Champion Simulator sequel has just been announced. Bro, this game is still kind of buggy now. Thank goodness they're fixing it. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on, man? This is probably why the player count's so low. This thing, look how buggy. Like, what happened to this game? All right. Anyways, so let's go cover everything that was announced. But before we hop into that, guys, we're gonna be going over the history of Anime Champions, so you guys can get a little bit of a timeline, guys. All right, let's get it. All right, and we're going to be taking it all the way back, guys, to the original Anime Champions. And that was Ultimate Tower Defense. Now, I bet you guys are really confused, right? If you guys don't know, Ultimate Tower Defense had two owners. All right. I believe his name is David. And then we had Bronze Piece, right? And Bronze Piece. All right, and then after Ultimate Tower Defense, Bronze Piece. All right, so that turned into Anime Fighters, right? And Anime Fighters was a collab between Bronze Piece using UTD assets and Direb's team, right? All right, and I would assume and Wisdom Clock. Okay, interesting, right? And then after Anime Fighters, what happened was Bronze Piece sold to Boss Studios. So now Direb owns 50% of AF Anime Fighters, and then Boss Studios owns the other half. I'm not sure the exact terms of the deal, but that's my assumption. And then so basically what happened was Direb was like, all right, let's own 100%. So then it turned into Anime Champions, right? Anime Champions. All right. And then Anime Champions was that was going to be Wisdom Clock, right? Wisdom Clock, one of the other devs. Direb, and then O Trademark, and then plus other devs. All right, plus other devs. And then now this is going to turn into the new game, guys, which is just announced on O Trademark's channel. All right, so O Trademark is one of my friends. All right, one of my YouTuber buddies. And here we go. A quick look at my upcoming game, Anime Rising, guys. And this is by, you guys can kind of tell by the map, etc. This is by the same developers as Anime Champions. So, and then this turned into Anime Rising. And why is it Anime Rising? The reason being, and not Anime Champions 2, the reason being is, look at this, guys. Everybody knows one of the top Roblox games, and honestly the hottest new Roblox games, Arise crossover dropped. So Anime Rising is very similar to Anime Champions if Anime Champions had a kid with Arise crossover. All right, and Arise crossover, I believe the owner is O Trademark, and then Wisdom Clock is also one of the devs. Now, I don't know if Direb's involved, but there you go, guys. So that is the story of how Ultimate Tower Defense turned into Anime Rising. Honestly, kind of really interesting backstory. I don't know if anybody knows that, or I might be the only person who cares, but I just thought you guys should know because that's the kind of things I think about. So if we go over here to Anime Rising, we're going to take a look at some of the sneak peeks. All right. So now I'm going to go over some of the developers that I know are on the project. So Wisdom Clock. All right. Where's Wisdom Clock? All right. So Wisdom Clock is like one of the head devs, or like he's like one of the main devs for like Anime Fighters, Anime Champions. And basically what happens was they were originally going to release a different game, and the game was called Power Up. All right, after like the death of Anime Champions. However, they put Power Up on hold once they saw a Rise crossover drop, and now they are focusing on Anime Rising. All right, so Anime Rising is the new big game. All right, so they've been working a whole lot on this, and here we go, guys. So these are some of the map sneak peeks for the new game. Honestly, it looks really good. All right, you guys, everybody knows what map this is. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this map looks really, really similar to the map from Anime Champions. Wouldn't be surprised if they're sharing a lot of the assets and whatnot. So this is Igris. Okay, so is this R16? Okay, I think they're using R15. Yeah, it looks like R15 graphics. So that could be really cool. I know ASDX is using that. So I'll have the link for everything down below. I might partner up with them. I'm not sure yet. We're still finalizing deals, etc. Now the question is, I want to know if Direb is still in the game, right? All right, from Direb. Now Direb isn't even in the server, so I don't know what's going on with Direb. Yeah, Direb's not in the server, so let's go over to O Trademark's Roblox page. All right. So if we go over here to O Trademark's Roblox page, O Trade. Let's see if we can find like the group and the group info. So this is O Trademark's account, and never mind. This is the wrong account. I think that's his old account. Okay. Oh, I think this is his new account. O Trademark YouTube. All right. Yeah, this is his account, and here's the groups that he's in. So let's see if we can find the group for Anime Rising. Oh, there we go. So this is the group, one of the groups for Anime Rising. Member is Sub Riot. So Sub Riot is another one of the devs. He did a lot of work on Anime Champions as well. So he's one of the devs for Anime Rising. So this is the group. So I don't know if I'm gonna request to join the group. Yeah, I don't know. Don't spam him with requests, but I think that's the group. Okay. CL Games, Hype Fun Games. Okay, he doesn't own any of those. Burra Anime Rush. Now, what is this? I don't know what this game is, guys. Anime Rush. Do you guys know what Burra Anime Rush is? So, owned by Cyanize. Rip Anime Defenders more like. Okay, so here we go, guys. So, it looks like Anime Rush is, I think they're also making a tower defense game. And, yeah, O Trademark's working on that tower defense game. Wisdom Clock and Direb. So it looks like they're also making a tower defense game. But you guys know I'm kind of invested in other tower defense games, so you know, some friendly competition. But it looks like they're trying to get that. But I've never heard of Cyanize before, to be honest. But I do know the rest of the devs. Like I know all those people. Looks like they already got a bunch of content creators. Nice. Looks like I don't know when that's dropping or if it's already dropped, but it looks like they've been working on that for a while. Very, very interesting. All right, so as far as release dates, etc., I believe they said it's supposed to launch in April, so this is gonna be coming out very, very soon. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the game, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys soon for Anime Champions 2.0, aka Anime Rising, and I will have a link down below if you guys would like to join it. And yeah, hopefully this is gonna be a new fun game. And comment down below if you guys want me to continue my New to Pro series on Arise crossover. I'm definitely need some help on that. So if you guys have any tips on how to progress fast in a Rise crossover, I have SS Hitachis. Let me know.